Well, hey y'all, it's me, Diamond, and we're here today with
Corry.
and
Oh, dog.
and today we're gonna watch one of Storme Monroe's videos with Jaguar Wright, and the title is Fonzworth Bentley was Diddy's concubine, Part 9, which means we're coming in on Part 9. So we're gonna have to either catch up with y'all or we're gonna leave it here. Y'all decide. All right, let's get into it.
Yes.
Down. How you feel about Cassie outlining everything that Diddy did to her? He's settling so quick. And I read all 35 pages of the court documents, and I believe he did this shit.
Well, as arrogant as he is, if he didn't do it, I guarantee you he wouldn't have paid. The simple fact that he paid so quick and it was wrapped up so fast, in my opinion, only lets me know that he knows. Let me stop the faucet of information here.
Yes.
I not only think that everything in those 35 pages is true, I think some shit was probably redacted.
Yeah, they didn't put everything.
I don't think they put everything.
They didn't put but if they would have went to trial, they would have had to
Oh,
go through
Lord.
discovery. Man.
Oh, Lord. Give her the, listen to me. This Diddy. Hold on now. Wait a minute. I got to take this Diddy right now on the phone. How fast can we liquidate? Yeah, the boat tilt. Bentley. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Yeah, no. Need it in the morning. Heinrich. Guten Tag. That nigga was calling bankers.
Because you called it. You said he's a sex trafficker, and sure as you were right. That's literally what she accused him of. Having all these freak offs, forcing her to have sex with male prostitutes. How do you feel about him making her search for prostitutes who were dark skinned with big black penises? That's literally what he made her search for.
I mean, that's what he into.
He into BBCs. I thought it was also interesting that he wanted her to keep her nails white because he liked how it looked when it wrapped around the BBC. I said, you can't make this shit up.
I mean, they got glow in the dark nail polish that accomplishes the same goal. But it's this nigga. You know, I keep telling people that I've been polite. I really have. I've been polite. Because if I was to tell people exactly how grimy this shit gets, it would just make people vomit. And when I tell you how easy it is to move girls around and traffic young women, which is why I thought it was so funny when they were trying to accuse me of trafficking Regina Gold. How did I traffic her? The girl asked for my help. I raised some money. I sent her the money. She bought her own ticket. She put herself on a bus and came across the country. I met her in Texas. I live in Texas. That's not trafficking. Like, by no means is that trafficking. And on top of that, bitch, 30 years fucking old. This ain't no Amber Alert shit we talking about.
She was 30?
She's 30.
Why she was trying to act like she was 19? Oh, Lord.
She 30. She grown. She grown. I just, listen to me. As much as I did enjoy some of the time, because she's very talented in so many ways. And she is smart. She's just lunatic. She's schizo. You know, when you sitting there, she make a little fort out of the comforters. And she be sitting on the floor, go alive under the comforters. In a little fort.
Okay.
What else I saying?
So she just her elevator don't go to the top.
That don't mean nothing special.
No, I think the elevator goes up and down fine. I think we're not sure about who's going in and out of it. I think that's
Who's going?
Wow. Well, now we're talking about demonic possession now.
Oh my God.
Well, you know, she believes she's a witch.
Oh,
And she
Gina-
told me, yes, she told me she was very powerful. She told me she's going to take down the governess.
Oh.
She said she has some special magic she was going to put on the governess. And she's like Power Rangers and shit. Then she went around telling everybody that I was a witch. And then she's going to take me down. You know, it was like National Witch Day. You're a witch. And you're a witch.
Maybe you should.
And you're a witch.
It's too much. It's too much. Let me ask you this. What do you think Diddy and Fonzworth Bentley's real relationship was?
Concubine, master.
Ooh.
Period. Everybody know Bentley. Everybody know. I think the thing that everybody is having a hard time grasping is how that whole thing could have probably went down. But the thing is it was how fast he disappeared.
Yes. Now he lives in Atlanta. He's married. He has 2 sons. He's living his life. I mean, but how many? Listen, y'all. If you've ever lived in Atlanta, you know the majority. The majority of them are bisexual and gay men. They just give up their life to be married and gave their life to God, and they're your pastor.
And down low culture is still very, very, very heavy in the Black community. In Atlanta, it's funny because Atlanta's like a gay mecca. You would think that there would be no need for down low culture, but down low culture is thriving in Atlanta still.
And it's weird because you can find whatever you want in Atlanta, any kind of relationship, poly, orgies, whatever you're into, you can find somebody there that's into it. It ain't really, you may meet somebody and ladies like, yeah, these are my 2 husbands.
Yeah. And we gonna play Star Wars.
So you think he was Diddy's concubine?
Absolutely. He was too complicit and he was too compliant. And he just disappeared. He disappeared faster than Mace did. When Mace ran from Diddy, you could see the trailer just fire from his footsteps as he ran.
That is
to
true.
The church. But I don't understand why people don't ask why. People, oh yeah, he gone. Oh, okay. Nobody bothered to ask why. Why doesn't anybody ever want to know why? Now all of a sudden, people start opening up their mouth talking, and then everybody,
You look hella different.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Because I could have swore to God, me and Storme Monroe sat here 3 years ago and told you all this shit.
Oh, he's a Morehouse graduate. Okay. Interesting.
And are you
it's all very interesting. You remember because Martin Luther King went to Morehouse, didn't he?
But I mean,
yes, he did.
And you know, they got a lot of issues on the campus. The straight students are having issues with the LGBTQ plus students. And then they had like a Defiance Day, like a few years back. It might have been 5 or 6 years ago, but when all of the male students who were LGBTQ came dressed with their beards and their mustaches in full makeup and heels. And that you don't remember that when that happened at Morehouse?
I don't remember hearing about that. I mean, I always heard that a lot of them were down low anyway. So I'm like, what's the?
Yeah.
What?
But it's wild though. It's like, what's the point for being down low in this day and age? Like, if you still on the down low, it's just because you like the thrill of lying and getting away with it.
Yeah, that's something.
Tell that woman that you like to suck dick just as much as she do.
And y'all can suck it together.
Yeah.
If she's interested.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, there wouldn't be nothing worse than watching a husband and a wife fight over the same penis.
That'd be crazy.
I had it.
But there's a movie
I
about
had
it.
it.
Quite sure. There's a movie about it. Go check it out on Tubi.
I'm sorry. I have a hard time feeling sorry for these bitches who willingly marry these gay men in these down low sham marriages, and then they want to come out crying, I haven't had dick in 6 years.
You know what?
My husband is screwing everybody else's husband. Like, fuck you mean?
Is it true
I wish
that
I would walk down the fucking aisle to a man who I knew didn't want to have sex with me and suck dick better than me. I wish I would.
wow.
It's the honeymoon and he trying to figure out who gonna rub his feet and play with his booty hole. Like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
What do you think about that in a culture now where men are quick to throw their legs up behind their ears and I'm just
Just
saying
run them through the car wash, why don't you?
I'm just saying it's like everybody's sticking their tongue in butt. And it's just like
I'm just tired of hearing these bitches talk about it. I'm just tired of this red silky shit and the eating the ass and all. It's like, you know, one of these days, Lily Coli gonna break off up in there.
Yep.
You gonna get you a Lily Coli, and then we gonna see. I was getting some head. I was eating some ass. I'm like, we gonna see once you get that little sample. I don't. Storm, you know me. Number one, you know I am not a prude. You know I am not. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for being expressive, sexually, artistically, whatever you choose. I believe in sexual accountability and responsibility. Everybody has the right to do whatever they want to do with their own body, but for me, I think the greatest issue that I'm having now with sexuality is that it's being exploited and it's becoming a big fucking fad and joke, and people really aren't making connection. They're not making connection. We just it's too much going on, and a lot of that has to do with a lot of these false relationships, these down low, these secret lovers, because it's not just men that these people everyone's a secret. Have you noticed that? It's all a fucking secret. It's just one big ass secret. This one's a secret, and this secret lead to that secret. Now, I sat here and broke it all down. I talked about how the Smiths used to party with the Martins. I said that.
It's Storm Show. It's Storm.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
That was Lord.
that was a lot, y'all.
That was it.
So,
What?
where do we start?
Um,
Who want to start?
Lord. She was saying.
Yeah,
She was crazy.
I didn't think she was crazy.
Some of that shit she got shit crazy.
I've always thought that she was on point with shit.
But
I just felt as though like she might have like embellished some stuff.
actress.
Yeah, like added a little bit, put a little two on it, Yeah, be a little extra for no reason or her own reason. So, but yeah, but everything she has been saying has definitely been coming out as being something for real. And within this situation here, it's like, what? But then I guess you can at this point you can see that. Like if you look at all like how he was during that time period, like he was like his chauffeur or something, like his maid or his the guy who holds his umbrella. I don't know. Right, his assistant.
Yeah, tell an assistant.
You know, his umbrella assistant. I don't know. His fashion assistant. I don't know. I have no idea. Right, I don't know. You know, like one of those things where it's like you don't really know the person's position, but they're always there. Like,
well, yeah, something with Sean. Specific title.
yeah, but that was then. I'm talking about when he first came about. He was just like a dancer in the videos, and within that, he was in the house with him doing stuff. And like, yeah, like you know, like as an assistant or someone who holds umbrellas or
Butler.
yeah. I didn't want to say it that way, but yeah, like a butler, like a butler, like not a protege at all, a butler. He was actually like working for him as like as the help.
Okay.
Is how it seemed. If not, please correct me in the comments. You know, that's how I viewed it. You know, go back to all the videos. We're on, you know, you're on YouTube. Go search it. You'll see. You'll be like, oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. He was always there, but he was holding an umbrella or you know helping out. Like he wasn't there partying. He wasn't part of the security team until like when he was with Sean John, where he was his own thing, and that's when he became not Fonzworth. He then was Fonzworth Bentley, but he was the person. He had his own tailored suit and stuff like that through the Sean John thing. And so he had his own label or his own brand at that point. And so when he was on the red carpet with Sean John or with Diddy at that time, I don't know if they called him Sean Diddy Combs at that point, but whatever his name was at that point, when he was on the red carpet with him, he wasn't with him at that point. And that's when we saw the transition. It was like, oh, okay, he's becoming his own entity. And I feel like that might be the point where they're talking about where he separated himself and it wasn't as where Mace did, it was fire behind him. Because like Fonzworth was able to get something out of it and was able to like just cut ties. I mean, I'm assuming. I don't know. We should probably look up some yeah. Right. Got anything you want to say? That was it.
Yeah, that was pretty much within itself right there.
Oh, there we go.
Figure out what happened. Yeah, man, I gotta look him up, man.
Where is Fonzworth?
How you doing?
All right, y'all. Where is Fonzworth? If y'all know where he's at, comment below. Send us some links of some recent videos of what he's doing now. Tell us what you're thinking about this video. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that Fonzworth Bentley was really one of Diddy's concubines? Did you see it back then in the past? Did you recognize it then? Did you see something funny or, you know, like a little about Fonzworth and Diddy? Let us know. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell so you can be notified when our videos are coming out. All right, you guys. See you later. Bye. Peace.